Hi, Ernest. My name is Michael Dorr, and I am responding to your assignment regarding the duty to warn. Um, I like how you presented everything. I absolutely agree with everything you've said. I don't find it a difficult enough choice to not give in to the principal's request or demand, depending on how they put it, to see her records. And I do not find it difficult to find the next steps forward regarding her care. So I don't think I would seek supervision on this. Um, I think what I would do, and I told another student the same thing, is that I would probably keep copies of the social work code of ethics, um, and just let the principal peruse it and say, I've got duties to my license, to my client, to my profession. And so while I understand your duty to protect and keep the peace here, I get that. And so I would take the steps of talking to Maria and telling her how serious the situation is and how much more serious it could get potentially. And so I would address coping mechanisms. I would address trying to get her to give permission to bring her parents in for some family counseling or to outsource that to somebody in the community, depending on what the school's policies were. I think that entire family could really benefit from that, because it seems like with the crisis that the parents are facing, that Maria's kind of getting lost in the crack, so to speak. And she's having a hard time dealing with that. And so I think because she's not at school 24/7, I think it's fundamentally important that parents and maybe older siblings or aunts, uncles, that kind of thing, they are all aware, of course, with Maria's permission, to help keep an eye out on her behavior outside of school, because she's not at school 24/7. So it's not just a school problem, it's a community problem, it's a family problem. And that's what we're here for. We're here to facilitate solving things on whatever level they need to be solved on. And fortunately, in Maria's case, it sounds like she comes from a Hispanic family. And, in that case, Hispanics are huge into family and traditionally. And that's a very good thing. That's a very huge resource for Maria to tap into, because if her parents cannot get past themselves to take care of Maria, there's other people that can: cousins, aunts, uncles, whatever, siblings. So, getting Maria's permission to open this up a little bit wider so that she's not feeling quite so lost and quite so on the back burner of everything. I don't think that's a bad idea. But again, I would just show the code of ethics to the principal. Let him borrow the copy for a few days. Let him peruse it. Um, and if Maria did, in fact, um, she sounds like an agreeable kid. She sounds like she's not wanting to have outbursts the way she's having. And so I think if she is feeling that much remorse about her behavior, I think she might be open to family coming in and kind of opening things up a little bit wider. And then I also like Jamie's part where she said that there's an email that gets sent out about handling a student with a little bit more care without expressing violating their privacy and expressing what they're going through to everybody. And I kind of alluded to that, but not having come from a background, I didn't really know that was a thing. And so I really enjoyed that in Jamie's paper. So if you get a chance, you might want to read that. Anyway, I thought you did a really great job. I thought everything was really down to earth. And I really hope that you have a great time in this program, and it really sounds like you've got a very good heart for social work, and I really enjoyed your paper. So good luck to you, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.